Well, good evening. It is December 29th, 2025. It's just a bit before midnight, so we have a few days left of the year. I actually posted two other meditations, which somehow vanished. I think I have a gremlin in the system. So let's hope this one works. Here is a year-end meditation for you. And I will post another one tomorrow and another one on New Year's Eve. So no matter what you have going on in your life, if you need a quick meditation to ground you and bring you back to yourself, here you go. Okay. Find a place to sit comfortably with your back supported where you won't be bothered for about 10 or 12 minutes. And bring your attention to your breath. Just breathe. Notice the sensation of breathing. You might hear the night breathing. It's quite windy here. Just go with that sound. Let the breath of winter blow right through you, clearing away any thoughts, blowing away any stress, allowing you to relax more deeply with every exhale. Just breathe. Feel yourself settle down on the surface beneath you. Let your body soften as you feel gravity tugging gently at you. Close your eyes and surrender to that sensation. The gentle tug of gravity. The earth holds you gently so you can relax completely. Let your belly soften. Release any tension from your jaw. And on this next exhale, just let your shoulders drop away from your ears and soften a little more. As you breathe, your mind becomes quiet, and you find yourself floating, rising on your breath to the still point at the top, and drifting gently down to the still point at the bottom. Relax. As your mind quiets, images rise up around you. And you find yourself sitting in a little cafe. It's very early in the morning. There are just a few other people and the barista there with you. You gaze out the window, and it's such a peaceful scene. A few flakes of snow gently falling, glittering, catching the light like fairy dust. The decorations for the holidays are all twinkling. You can see wreaths and strands of lights, snowmen, bows on doors. The lampposts are decorated. And you look around the little cafe and appreciate the tasteful decorations. You can smell pine and notice there's a big pine wreath on the inside of the door. You have your favorite beverage in front of you and you're warming your hands on the mug. And you hear the bell over the door and look up to see a very old woman come through the door. She's using a cane that is beautifully carved, and she's dressed in layers of blues and purples. She has a gray cloak with a hood. As she breezes through the door, she just glances around. You notice that her eyes are very bright and cheerful, and she exudes calm and grace and power. She's familiar to you, though you may not know from where or how you know her. You notice that she gives everyone there a little nod or a wink as she passes, yourself included. And she goes up to the barista and leans over the counter and whispers in his ear, and he laughs. And she pulls something out of the folds of her clothing, a tiny little wrapped gift, and pushes it across the countertop to him. And he blushes. And then you notice that in her hood, there's a cat. It peeks over the top of her hood and meows, ever so slightly. And that makes you smile. And she turns towards you and walks your way, offering you a beautiful smile. And when she comes up to your table, again she reaches in the folds of her clothing and pulls out a little box. It's wrapped in shiny red paper, and it has a silver bow. And she pushes it towards you and says, "Go ahead." And you carefully untie the bow and slide the wrapping paper off. And you open the lid of that tiny box, and what's inside shines out at you like the sun or the moon, like a jewel catching the light just right. It's so bright for a moment that you can't tell what it is. Is it a gem or a pin or a stone or a... It's okay, she says. Just take a breath. This is something you have forgotten. But I'm reminding you it's here. And when you reach in to lift the small object out, you have a quick series of memories. Times of feeling loved, of laughing with someone, a moment of pleasure looking at a sunset, the sensation of waking up in bed with nothing you have to do and smiling. There you go, she says. All those moments are yours. This is your deserving. Sometimes you forget that you deserve all the good things. And she squeezes your shoulder, and the cat peeks at you over her shoulder for just a moment. And then she moves off, heading towards another table. And you sit, holding your gift in the palm of your hand. And you fill with that feeling of worth, of self-knowledge, of deserving the good in life, of love. And just as she moves towards the door to make her exit, she turns one more time, looks over her shoulder and winks at you, waves to the barista, and makes her exit. And you sit knowing that you will stay as long as you like. That being here, present in this moment, is the only thing that you need to do right now. And you deserve to be relaxed and content and enjoy all that life brings you. And you have a sip of your delicious beverage and look at the gift in the palm of your hand. You gaze out the window at the snowflakes dancing in the wind, and you smile. And you close your eyes and you breathe. And you very slowly begin moving on your breath, floating, breathing yourself back gently to the moment, returning to your body breath by breath, bringing back with you that light, that gift, that knowing. You fill your body with your own awareness, breathing yourself all the way back to the moment, finding the sensations of clothing against your skin, feeling yourself rise and drift on the movement of breath. You enjoy this moment, feeling the weight of your body resting comfortably on the surface beneath you. And with the next breath, you come all the way back and you allow your eyes to open. Enjoy your gift. Thank you for traveling between the worlds with me today. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.